On today's episode, we're going to be making some Birriatacos. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of That Savage Kitchen. And today, we're making tacos. It's another taco video, but we have to go all out because this is probably going to be the last one, just like the chicken video. But today, we're making some birria de res queso tacos with some consome sauce, boys. So you already know it's got to be good. You already know it's going to be good. But hey, FYI, I want y'all to know that this is not a traditional recipe because I want to make it my own and I want to put my own little twist on it. So we got that out the way. It's not traditional, but it's still gonna be good, and mine's is very spicy, so be careful. But hey, other than that, let's get started. Yeah. What's up, you guys? Here are the peppers you're gonna need. I could not find any guajillo peppers, so I have a New Mexico chili, Chili Ancho, and a Chili de Arbol. Your boy was looking hard and forever to find some guajillo peppers. Your boy forgot Amazon existed, so I didn't go on there, but hey, I digress. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut all of our chilies and we're gonna de-seed them. We do not want those seeds. And FYI, this is not a traditional video, obviously, because I didn't even get the right peppers. But this one is gonna be very spicy. I do like spicy food, so keep that in mind. But after you de-seed all of your peppers, we are going to get our meat. So I have one shoulder roast, but yes, birria is usually made with goat, but I'm not using goat. Like I said, this is not traditional. We are doing a de res video, tacos. So that's what we're doing. We're going to use beef instead of goat. So after you cut up your roast, we are going to season it with our salt. Salt it up, make sure it gets super seasoned because we are going to sear it. Now get your little pot, and your boy did not have any oil. I'm that chef that never has his ingredients. Make sure you mise en place. But I took this opportunity to use bacon fat. So I took some bacon fat that I had left over from a video and I just seared my meat with it. So we're going to put our meat in and we're going to sear it till it gets brown on both sides, a nice brown. We do not want any gray parts of our meat, because this is going to produce fond at the bottom. After you brown your meat, we are going to add half an onion. Add some more oil to your pan, in my case some bacon fat, and keep all that fond at the bottom. Do not get rid of that. That's where all the flavor is. So we're going to add half an onion to the mix. Make sure it's minced and diced like that, and then we're going to put it in our pots. And now we're going to take 5 garlic cloves that we minced up, and we're going to add it to our pot too. And then now we're going to add 3.5 quarts of some beef broth instead of water, because this is where all the flavor is. And yes, do not get on me, my guy. I already know I'm using that already made beef broth. Your boy forgot that he had some already made beef broth that I made in my cow tongue video, and I put it in my fridge. But later on in the video, I use it. So that's why I say use 3.5 quarts. So after that, we're going to add our chilies. We're adding our chilies and our onions in because we need our chilies to be soft, because we're going to blend them up and they are cooking in that beef broth that we made. So it's going to be a lot of flavor. And at this point, I remembered I had some homemade beef broth frozen in the fridge. So this is why I told you to get 3.5 quarts. Now we're going to work on our sachet, but I don't have a sachet. I have this ball that my parents got me for Christmas, and it's kind of cool. This is my first time using it. But yeah, you just put your ingredients in there and you put it in your pot just like a sachet or a cheesecloth. So what I added was 2 bay leaves, and then I added 1 long blunt, but we have to break the blunt down. So now we're gonna have 2 skinny blunts like this, but cinnamon sticks, aka. So you already know we need some cinnamon sticks in there because that's gonna give it a lot of flavor. This sachet is just gonna be full of flavor. This is some flavor town right here. Now after you add your cinnamon sticks, we are gonna add 1 tablespoon of some peppercorn. And your boy was struggling. Look at me. What are you doing, man? You spilling it. Come on, dog. Then we're gonna add 3 stems of thyme and 2 beef bouillons for more flavor. And oh my gosh, look, your boy already making a mess. Come on. You see I sped it up. You know it took me forever to close this lid, but we finally got it. So now take that to your pot and add it. We're also going to add 2 tablespoons of some Mexican oregano, 1.5 tablespoons of some ground cloves, and lastly, 2 tablespoons of cumin. Now mix all of your ingredients into your pot, and we're going to put it on a medium low and let it sit for an hour. But in that hour, we are going to take our chilies out when it reaches that 10-minute mark, and your onion. We're gonna take our chilies and we're gonna put it in our blender, take some of that juice from the pot, and we're gonna add that in there so it can easily be combined and mixed up. We added a little bit of our beef broth. Then I took 2 adobo chipotle chili peppers, and I told y'all this was gonna be hot, and I added them into the blender. I also added 1 tablespoon of some tomato paste so we can thicken up our sauce. So put the lid on, blend it up till it's super smooth. Take that lid off and smell all that aroma. Watch it hit your face as soon as you take that lid off. It smells so amazing, and it should be super thick like this. Now, we're gonna take our lid and we're gonna add it back into our sauce like this. After this, we are gonna get a little whisk and we're gonna incorporate, make sure everything gets blended into the sauce. And then we're gonna put our lid back on for another hour until our meat is super tender, my guy. Now we're gonna work on our preparation for our tacos. Your boy wanted some Oaxaca cheese, but I could not find that in any store. But once again, I should have used Amazon, but I'm scared to get fresh products off of Amazon, even though they have a fresh product list. But I decided to use Monterey Jack because this is what I'm used to cutting up when I used to work at Chipotle, and it goes good on quesadillas, and we're making quesatacos, so it's perfect. Now after an hour, we're going to take our beef out and we are going to put it in our bowl because we're going to start shredding it. Make sure it is super tender before you start shredding it. It should look like this. Look how tender that look, my God. That is how you do it. And what I like to do is get a little bit of my sauce to keep it moist. And we're going to add a little bit in there. Don't add too much because we don't want no soup. We ain't trying to make a soup yet. Now it is time to assemble the tacos. Tacos, assemble. Now we're gonna add a little salt, season it, make sure you taste it because this is gonna be our little broth. I liked it, I enjoyed it. Now we're gonna take our little corn tortilla. That's all you can eat. I used to love flour, but lately, a year ago, I had corn and I just converted over to corn. Now we're gonna dip our corn in there. We're gonna put it on a griddle with some oil, and we're gonna add our Monterey Jack. After our cheese has melted a little bit, we are gonna add our beef. Yo, where's the meat?
Where's the meat?
It's right here. Now we're gonna add it on top, and my God, we are gonna load it. We have loaded tacos, man. We're gonna add some onions, some cilantro, some diced cilantro, and then we're gonna fold it over, man. Yeah, don't be afraid to use your hands. My hands are used to heat, so I don't even need a spatula.
Okay.
I should have just used my hands. But my God, that is how you do it. And we are just gonna let that cheese melt. Now we're gonna give it a little flip, and oh, you have to have those little burnt cheese pieces. That just brings it together. Now we're gonna add that last taco to the mix. Welcome to the party, bro. Welcome to the party. Yeah. Now we are ready to taste. This is how you do it, my guy. So we're gonna add a little bit of our broth, and then we're gonna add some onions and some cilantro on top, and that is it. That is how you make some Birria de res tacos, my guy. Now we have to break it. Look at that cheese. That is some serious cheese action, bro. I do not play around with my cheese. That is my favorite. Now take a little dip, take a little bite, man. Yo, this was perfect. This was spicy, just how I wanted it. It is a great recipe. If you never had this, make sure y'all make this recipe, my guy. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel to see more videos. Other than that, I'm out.